and the fan and the humidifier is that this is actually going to be functional and useful in your home the entire year. So you can customize when you want the heat, when you want the fan for cooling, when you want the humidifier, and when you want the air purifier. Ginger Walt is here to bring it to us at the lowest price we've ever done. It's customer top rated. Go read the reviews. People talk about how quiet it is.
Yes.
They talk about how easy it was to use right out of the box. Ginger, I bought this when my dog was sick because he had, unfortunately, before he passed away, he was really sensitive in his trachea. Anything that would make him cough, I would try to avoid. So we got this.
That's smart.
And
you, for your pets, for loved ones, for
you
anyone.
don't think about that kind of thing, like what's floating around your house sometimes.
Oh, you don't want to know sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing with this. It is all 4-in-1, and as you said, it's all 4 seasons. So you are always going to get, when you turn this on, it's always going to run with the air purifier, removing 99.97% of those airborne particles.
So at all times?
At all times. And the fan is always going to run. So you're always going to feel that fan coming out the front. Here's your on-off switch. When you turn it on, you're going to see that red button that is going to indicate that it's on. This is the cool part. This is where your humidifier is. It will hold a gallon, up to about a gallon of water in the back, and I'll show you that in a minute. You can set this on low, medium, and high for the function for your humidifier. But for the very first time, we now have combined the humidifier, the fan, the air purifier, and now a heater.
Yeah.
For the very first time.
Which is great, because you can turn that off.
You can use it independently of the humidifier. You don't have to use the humidifier right now until you need it, but you can also have it independent or working with the heater for the very first time. I've never seen that.
If you don't want intense fan, you can also control
adjust
that too and adjust that.
Right, low, medium, and high setting.
So real quick, this should be $189. At
Incredible.
QVC, this is $109, so we already have a deal. We've never done $69.98, and in less than an hour and a half, that price is going up, but we do not have many to go around. We have one color, which is the gray. For this kind of price, to get this level of quality, amazing.
I want to show you this over here, because the air purifier, we use a smoke demo, and I just turned it on in the back. We use a smoke demo for this because the smoke particle is the one that's the most visible by the eye. I just turned that on, and just to kind of give you an instance, removing 99.97% of those airborne particles, dust mites, pollen, things that, formaldehyde that you can't see, if there's smoke in the air, if you burn something, if you've burnt toast, how about if you are cooking broccoli or fish or garlic or onions or Brussels sprouts, things that just linger in the air, and you want to be able to remove that. This will remove those airborne particles as well as the smoke. Now we really put, you couldn't even see the unit before. You can start to see how it's clearing up, that's in there, make sure that it's on, and it's clearing it up, which is kind of really, really super cool. And I'll tell you what, it is an absolutely incredible unit to be able to use. And when you first see, let me just show you this too, because when you first see the HEPA filtration, which is, first of all, the gold standard for your HEPA filtration is the gold standard. You cannot get any higher than that. That's why we say it removes 99.97% of those airborne particles. I'm going to show you this in the back because that's where your HEPA filtration goes. This is one that has been used versus one that is still clean. You can see the difference there. That's used for like a couple of months. And then
that's all the stuff you are no longer inhaling.
You don't even want to know, right? And then as I remove that HEPA filtration, on the inside, this is the wicking system. This is how you're getting that humidity into the air. This is something that is really kind of very genius technology. And the very bottom, that is going to hold up to about a gallon of water in that reservoir. And there again, you can see that wicking system. That cloth can be washed. It can, and then put right back again. And I actually can show you that again. So here you can kind of see it, how it's grabbing that water and putting it in. It's really genius, again, genius technology. I was on with David with this a couple of weeks ago, and he said, yeah, you know what we used to do? We used to take our radiator and we would put a cloth, a wet cloth over the radiator to just get the humidity into the air.
Yeah.
And this is basically doing that same sort of thing, but now you're going to be able to clean that air at the same time. And then, of course, if you need it, you have the heater that is, again, for the very first time, available for you to be able to use.
Great for the whole family.
It's great for
it
the
really
whole entire
is,
family.
Because if you have, like, just Google why you would even need an air purifier, and you're going to be like, ordering. But then this is also the humidifier. It is
humidifier.
This is also going to be the fan. This is also going to be the heater when you need it. So it never
Four
feels like
devices.
it's in the way because you're always using it.
Yeah.
4 devices in one. So maybe you can also declutter if you haven't upgraded in a while.
Oh my gosh, that's
and you
the
have
thing.
4 things going on. Now this is one small footprint, and it's chic in this like
it is very
chromy
chic.
gray.
It is. It's very chic with the design. I love the color choice, and I love the height and the profile of it. And it's really easy to operate, which is why it's customer top rated. And the price,
They talked
I'm
about the
telling
quietness too.
It's super quiet.
They love the options
Super quiet.
and the customization on it and the ease of use. This price, as you look, it should be $120 more. So when you look and maybe you just search out there what an air purifier might cost that does nothing else except
and make sure
purifier.
it's a HEPA air purifier because that makes the difference. You have to get the gold standard, otherwise it's not going to remove those airborne particles. 99.97% up to 0.03 microns in size. The things that you don't want to know that are in your air.
Remember our smoky box?
That's it right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, and
No
that
longer
was
smoky.
like fire hazard smoke that you can't even see. You'd have to crawl on the ground. And that's cleaning up that entire area. So if you want this for a living room, kitchen combination, great. A bedroom, amazing.
Anywhere where you cook, anywhere where you light candles, anywhere where there's, I mean, if you just look in the light at what's floating in your air that you
that
can
drives me
see,
crazy. You're right.
You know, but thinking about all the things you cannot see, and my eyes were just open to that when I had a pet who had sensitivity to allergies and things.
Yes.
So this is just, every home needs one of these, and at this price will go up in an hour and 15 minutes. And we've never done this low of a price before. So please grab it. With over 300 orders placed, we have the final 900, and then it will be completely sold out.
Right.
There's only gray, and we offer you 30 days to love it or return it, but everybody has given this. In fact, it's customer top rated, rave reviews.
Oh, I love it.
Ginger, this isn't like a want, it's a need.
It's a need, and it replaces 4 items for 1, and I'll tell you, year-round usage.
Thank you so much, Ginger.
Sweet.
Happy 4th.
I'll see you soon.
A big deal.